Hey everybody, this is Allison. I just wanted to show you a tag that I made for Bona's New Moon Swap. And I'm on Team Edward again this month. And this is the tag that I made. And I just wanted to show you how I made that. First thing I've done was made it out of the corrugated box. And this is one that I'm not finished yet. But what I've done with that is I just traced out a tag to the size that I wanted. And then pulled the bottom part off. And then pulled a little bit off up here. And then pull some on the side over here. It's real easy to do. Some of the papers make it stuck, still left on top, but all I done was took a nail file and filed it down in between right there. Or you can pick it off or pull it off or whatever you wanted to do. But that's what it ends up looking like, the base of it. And what I done is I went in and painted this part here and here. And then I took the glass bead gel and put the same color paint that I used here in here and just mixed it up and just put it around the areas where I hadn't tore anything off. So right through there. And then once all that got dried, I took the Stays On ink and just inked around the edges and inked up these little ridges here. And while the glass bead gel was still wet and this was still wet, I took some of the glass beads and just sprinkled it on there just to add a little bit more to it. But what I need to add on next is I just did a Google search on New Moon and found this little tag here. And it's the wolf and a moon. And what I used on this to make it have a glossy look is I used the triple thick embossing. And I think I've done that maybe 3 different times and stuck it down into my melting pot to come out with this. So all I'm going to do is just put some glue on it. And I've got it centered about right up in here. Because I didn't want to cover this up or cover this up, so I've done it like that so it would stick out. And here's my picture of Edward. And what I done here is I got this off a photo bucket, and I just copied it. And what I done is put it into my Paint Shop Pro, the editing program, and just made it just a tad bit darker. Then I cut the bottom part out of the plain craft, and then I took the scissors and just scuffed it up on the side to make it have the old effect. And then I did the same thing with his pictures and just put those together. And then went around and just inked the edges. And I'm going to put him, the glue is smoking. I'm going to lay him right this way at an angle because I don't want to cover up this and I don't want to cover up the bead gel or the corrugated cardboard. So I'm going to put him right there. And then I just went to the computer and typed up New Moon in bold letters, took one of these dewdrop stones and put it on there with some glossy accents and just moved it around until it all got out to the edges. And then once it was complete, I went back and edged it with the black soot distressing ink. And then when it dried, just cut it out, and that's what it gives you. Then I made a little teeny stick pin to go in it, and this was white, and I colored it with the Copic marker, a black bead and 2 clear ones. And then I used one of the Tim Holtz part of the flower, and this is velvet. Just cut it out. And then for the top part, this is burlap, and what I done to it, I put Mod Podge all over it to stiffen it up, and I cut it out also from the Tim Holtz flower. And then I took the same color paint that I used on here, painted it, and while it was still wet, I just sprinkled some silver glitter on it. So what I'm going to put on there is just some glue down here. Stick my feather on. The air conditioner is blowing it. Let me grab the stick. And I'm going to put my pen in there. Drop my glue. Put glue on it. Then put my flour here. Get the pen down in there good. Put a tad bit more glue there. Put the new moon on there. And then right here in these little edges, or grooves, or whatever you want to call them, I'm going to take my little burlap flour, stick it in there, and just stick it down in there to make it have a little definition. And then right now I do have some of those little tiny Skittles painted black to put on it. The air conditioner is blowing the feathers, but that's what it looks like. And that's what it looks like when it's completed. And then I just punched a hole up here with a crocodile and put an American Crafts black eyelet in there and added some of this. This is supposed to be ribbon, but it has little tiny beads on it. So I put 4 strands of that on it. And that's what it looks like. And you just flip it over to the back, and I just edged it with a finished photo. And this here, I just cut it into a square. You use one of the circle punches to get that. And I went on the computer and just typed up new moon, new moon, new moon over and over and over and over and copy and pasted all the way down a page and printed it out. And then just glued it onto here. And then that's the card with all my information. And just cut out a flower from the new moon paper also. And then put a stone in the middle, and that's using the eye rock. And that's it. That's what they look like. Finally finished them. It took me 5 days to make all of this. So between the drying time, tearing all this drying, the burlap drying, I'm finally finished. Except I've just got to still put, I'm going to put a few of those black Skittles up here, somewhere in here, just to make it pop just a little bit more. But that's it. Hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.